A school shooting in the south of the Philippines has left 2 dead, both students, one of them the gunman himself. In the second such attack in the country in as many months, the shooter taking his rampage live on social media.
The silence of a regular Tuesday morning in school broken by gunshots.
May gunshot dito sa loob ng Ateneo. Tulong.
A 9th grade student, typically between 14 and 15 years old, walked into campus with at least 2 firearms. He shot dead another student a grade above him before taking his life. In the panic, several were wounded. It was the second school shooting in the Philippines in 2 months. This one was live streamed from a body cam the shooter was wearing. Video showed the barrel of a gun moving down a hallway before going into classrooms. Facebook has disabled the account. The gunman is said to have fired at a teacher but missed.
It is a very, very sad day for all of us. The university is saddened for the incident that happened today here at our junior high school campus at Tumane. As of now, we confirm that there are 2 fatalities.
President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has ordered a thorough investigation. Part of it is looking into the gunman's father, a customs official who has been suspended from duty. Police are examining possible negligence over his handling of firearms issued by the Bureau. Classes are suspended for at least 2 days. Last month, the campus held active shooter drills, a month after the school shooting in Tacloban that left 3 students dead in June.
Jacob Lazaro is tracking developments for CNA. He joins us live from Metro Manila. Jacob, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. ordering law enforcement agencies to start investigations. Do we have anything yet out from a very early probe?
Well, Wei-Su, we know that the incident happened at 7 a.m. at the junior high school building of the Ateneo de Zamboanga University, where the shooter is a 9th grade male student who was able to slip past security even though he was carrying 2 guns, a pistol and a rifle. Now, at first, the shooter went inside the classroom and shot at the teacher who was sitting in front of the classroom but missed. After the commotion broke out, the shooter went to another classroom and fired indiscriminately to several other students and fatally injuring one grade 10 student. One grade 10 student. Now, after this, the reports say that the shooter committed suicide, but the exact instance as to how he did it, it's still not certain. But what we know for sure is that there are 2 casualties, 2 student casualties, one of them being the student, and the number of injured is still not certain. Now, Wei-Su, the shocking detail here is that the shooter allegedly live streamed the whole incident in Facebook, but the Facebook account and the video has already been taken down. Now, the exact motive and the circumstances around the incident is still not yet determined, but the Bureau of Customs have confirmed that one of the guns that was used in the incident was a gun that they issued to a district security commander in the Zamboanga port, who was the father of the shooter, and this father and this district commander has now been temporarily relieved of his position to maintain an impartial investigation.
All right, Jacob, another incident, another school shooting raising concerns about gun ownership, regulations as far as licensing goes, as well as the use and carrying of guns.
Yes, Wei-Su, well, gun violence in schools here in the Philippines is rare, but they have been increasing in the last few months. Especially, let's remember that this incident happened in less than 2 months after the Tacloban City shooting incident, where 2 male perpetrators, 2 students, opened fire at the San Jose National High School and killed 3 students and injured 20 others. Now, access to guns is one of the biggest problems that authorities are seeing here, since in both incidents in Zamboanga and in Tacloban, the shooters were able to get guns from their elder relatives who works in the security force. That's why local authorities like the Philippine National Police are implementing a more strict monitoring of the guns that they have issued to their personnel to make sure that that these guns are not accessed by any unauthorized people. Now, social media also plays a big role since a lot of local officials are blaming the negative influences of social media and violent games for driving recent violent school incidents. Now, especially after cybersecurity experts have found that popular online platforms have become recruitment hubs for online groomers and recruiters of extremist violent groups that are actively recruiting minors, children, to do violent acts in real life. That's why there's social media is facing a possible ban for children, especially after two bills have been filed in both chambers of Congress in the Philippines that seeks to ban social media for anyone aged under 16 years old.
Oh, thanks. That Jacob Lazo reporting to us for CNA in Metro Manila.